I've got some great viewer model railroads to show you guys this month on the Virtual Model Railroad Show. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, my name's Jimmy. Welcome to Coffee and Trains. Today I'm drinking some more of that donut shop coffee. If you want to tell me what kind of coffee you are drinking and have it featured just like these guys right here, you can put that in the comments below, and who knows, you might see your name pop up on an episode of Coffee and Trains. Also, this is the monthly Virtual Model Railroad Show where I showcase you guys model railroads. If you want to enter that, you can send your pictures and video to the email in the description below. I only ask that you have at least one photo of at least most of your railroad, if not your entire railroad. And also, voting is going to open up for the Virtual Model Railroad of the Year, and that is going to be coming out soon on Patreon. I'll tell you more about that at the end of this video. But let's get into it. Cheers. Here's a railroad from Keon. Tom has a very nice setup right here. I love this little in-scale setup he's got going on here. Plus, his night shot looks really cool. A lot of action, a lot of different little things going on here. Plus, I really like those Outland Models buildings. Those are good, inexpensive buildings if you've never checked them out before. One of them, I do have an Outland Models building on my layout, so just a great thing to see right here. I love seeing all of this. This just looks like you had a lot of fun making this and that you really enjoy it and that it is a real passion project for you. So, Tom, this looks great. Thank you for sending it in. Check out this railroad from Bill Catchings. It's the Church and Main layout. Bill's layout is a nice little in-scale layout with this Kato unitrack. I love the town scene. He's got a little industry scene, plus a bridge going over a dry riverbed and that little highway going on there at the top. Looks really great. Love seeing all of this. And this is just, looks like you had a lot of fun doing this and that it's going to be something really, really great here. I absolutely love this. This shows that you can have a lot of cool stuff going on in not a big space. Great job, Bill. Love this. Check out this layout from Douglas Levy. Douglas has an in-scale layout here. It's got a lot of Bachmann easy track, but I also see a few pieces of other track, and that's Bachmann is code 80, so you can integrate other pieces with it, but this looks like you've had a lot of fun building it. It looks like it has a lot of action, a lot of town scenes. It's got that nice hillside right there, and just a lot of different things going on. Plus, you look like you're having fun running the train, so this looks really awesome. I love seeing all this. It looks like you're just having a great time running this. Love all the roads, everything here. This looks awesome. Great job, Douglas. Love seeing this. A little bit of a different one from Victor Emery. Now, who hasn't wanted a train running around the perimeter of the ceiling of their bedroom? Well, Victor has that, and it looks really, really, really fun. It looks like it just makes your room a ton of fun. It's actually got a couple levels. It has a siding. It's got bridges. It has a ramp to the lower level. It's got a lot of stuff on this, and this is just an interesting one. Most of the time when we think of the loops around the ceiling that people put up, it's just a regular loop, but this one's got some interesting stuff to it. So, Victor, this just looks really cool, and I love seeing this. So, thank you for sending this in, something a little bit different than what we typically see. This is a layout from Tomas Torres. Tomas and his dad are working on this L-shaped layout, Kato unitrack. You know I love that stuff. And it's got a lot of stuff going on with it, and it's not even done yet, but he has 3 main lines. Got it running like crazy. You can see over there that he has the Kato unitrack, Kato power pack, as well as the Kato turnout control. So just a lot going on. And when this thing gets done, it's going to look really, really good. It already looks like a bunch of fun. So great job, Tomas and your dad. This looks great. This is a layout from Aaron Rutley. Aaron hails from Saskatchewan, and he has a layout that is under construction, and it is looking like he is getting it going. And it's got that classic plains layout look there, and of course it has a little bit of a Canadian flair to it, but this is just a really great, I love this grain silo. This looks really, really good, and I love seeing all of this right here. It looks like you're having fun, you're getting this built, you're learning along the way. This looks really, really great. I love seeing all the potential for switching and action and things like that. This just looks really awesome. Great job, Aaron. Love this. Check out some of these construction pics of his new layout from Nick Boyko. Nick has a lot going on in this photo. He says it's eventually going to be Kitchener, Ontario in the 1960s. But right now, he calls it just a plywood prairie. But I did want to show you one thing he's got under construction. Check out this helix. Helixes are one of the hardest things to build in model railroading, and this is looks like a really well done helix. So I wanted to say great job, Nick, on that. Keep it up. I can't wait to see more pictures. This is a layout from Tim Davis. This is an update to Tim's layout. He's been doing a really big expansion. He actually sent me some of the SCARM renderings of it, and you can see just how big this thing is, and it has a lot going on. It's got some really cool scenes on it, and it looks really, really great. This is a twin cab DC power. It's running legacy equipment with those old Rapido couplers, which is totally fine. Trains are trains, man. You gotta love them. But this thing just looks really great. Lots of action, lots of fun. This looks like just something really great there. You are really just putting in a labor of love here, and this looks awesome. So great job, Tim. Love seeing this. This is a layout from Jeff Brownley. Jeff's got another in-scale layout right here, and it has a lot going on. I really love these town scenes that he's got going on right here. Has that Kato Unitrack looking really great. You guys are getting pretty good at ballasting in the Kato Unitrack. It's looking really, really good. But just love seeing everything here. It looks just really, really, really good. I love seeing this little elevated scene up here with the small track on it. That looks awesome. There's just a lot going on here, and I think this just looks really, really great, and I love seeing this. So good job, Jeff. This just looks great. These are some cool photos from Adam Bante. Adam has sent some photos in of his layout, and boy, do they look great. Keep in mind that this is in scale. Look at some of these photos. The scenes just look phenomenal. I absolutely love this. You could have fooled me and said this was not in scale, and I would have totally believed you. And some of these look downright realistic. This is just a fantastic job, Adam, and you should be proud of this. This looks really, really good. I think my favorite's the tunnel shot, the Union Pacific coming out of the tunnel. That just looks really great. Good job, dude. If you would like to send your model railroad in to be on the Virtual Model Railroad Show, you can do that by sending it to the email in the description below. You can send pictures and video, and the only thing I ask is that you send at least one picture of at least your entire railroad or most of your railroad if it's a large setup, just so we can get the idea of the scope of the model railroad. The other thing is that voting is going to be starting soon for the Viewer Model Railroad of the Year. And the way we do that is that my patrons on Patreon do all the nomination voting, so we can get it down to about 10 or 11 people that we can vote on, and then those finalists will be voted on by everyone. So that's how we do this. So if you want to be part of the nomination votes, you will have to be a member of my Patreon, which just starts at about $1 a month. And I'm hoping to get those votes going in September. We will have rounds of votes based on which month you were shown. So that's how that's going to work. And you can check that my Patreon out in the description below. So in the meantime, why don't you check out some of these model railroad businesses. Trains in the Valley. Trains in the Valley is a model train shop located in Pennsylvania. They sell new and used model trains with a mission to make trains accessible to everyone. You can check them out at trainsinthevalley.com, link in the description. Penguin 3D Workshop offers 3D prints and electronics for model railroading, specializing in hard or impossible to find train parts, and they also offer custom designing and printing. Check out some of these other videos. I've been doing some pretty interesting stuff recently, especially with my modular layout that I am building right now, including my Thunderstorm module I just built, as well as this one right here too. So thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, drink some coffee, and happy railroading.